I just stand here. Yeah, perfect. Good.
Are you prepared for what the reaction might be nationally about today's changes?
Absolutely. We've been working on this for months, and we understand the passion of our fans. But I've also heard, as I've gone market to market, there are a lot of our fans are yearning for some change. And I truly believe that this is going to elevate our game. And as people think about it and think about what we're trying to achieve, I believe we're going to have a really good reception.
To do it in a year, though, where scoring is up and so many games are coming down to the last second, there are those who may think, why are you tinkering with something that doesn't necessarily need to be fixed?
I think when things are going well, it's the best time to think about how you can improve. I think that progress needs to continue at all times. I love how well our season's going this year, and we can do better.
Is it? Go ahead.
Have you talked to the players themselves to know what they think of these changes?
We've had a conversation with the Players Association, the leadership at the Players Association, had a conversation about exactly what we were planning and received some feedback, and they told us they're here to support what we're doing.
Those relationships have been feisty over the last 10, 15 years. Can you give us a sense of the tenor of the conversations when you went to the PA executive?
Absolutely, Matthew. The good thing is I'm new. And Dave Mackey is new at the Players Association, and I've gotten to know Solomon quite well over the last 5 months that I've been on the job. The relationship between the three of us is excellent. I find them extremely collaborative, open to discussion. Yes, they ask me some hard questions, but ultimately, I think all of us are aligned that we're trying to drive this league forward.
Did you find any difference in opinion between the Canadian and American players?
I've spoken to Dave. Obviously, we kept the circle very tight, right? This was extremely confidential conversations because, hey, you've seen the last 24 hours, the reaction that's happened just by announcing we're going to have a press conference. So we wanted to make sure that we'd crossed all our T's and dotted all our I's, and the right people were brought into the loop at the right time, and that was the PA leadership.
Drill down to the motivation. Drill down to the motivation of the change. Some of these changes, like moving the goalposts, they're not nobody got real smart all of a sudden. I mean, it's kind of obvious, isn't it, that it's been this long that way?
Look, I think that we showed earlier that play, Carter reaching out for the play of the decade, one-handed, catching that ball in the end zone, and it was blocked out by the uprights. I think we've watched CFL football for so long in this manner. Many of us we've gotten accustomed to it, and so we haven't really thought about it that closely. And once we added all the benefits of moving the post back, I think it just took us to settle down and really analyze it, look at the data, understand the various components and benefits that finally got us to, of course, this makes so much sense. It's logical that we're thrilled we got to where we are.
Even though it's simple, it could have a major effect on the game, the ultimate look of the game.
We hope so. We hope it's going to make it more entertaining. We hope there are going to be more touchdowns. I hope there are going to be more third down gambles in the decision zone. I think all of that comes together, and we'll analyze it. We'll see how it works. We feel very confident where the direction is of the league.
Still, this wouldn't be opening the door to a return down south.
This is absolutely unrelated to anything down south. We are simply manipulating our canvas, our turf, so that this excellent game that is 65 yards wide, that has 12 players and waggle and a yard off the ball and 3 downs, that it can be shown in an even greater light. So no, that's been our focus.
Any input from Blue Sports about the possible ramifications this might have with them?
I was able to have a conversation with the leadership at U Sport. I wanted to make sure I had that conversation before they heard what was going down here at 1 o'clock today. Really good conversation. Of course, this is significant infrastructure change. I wasn't asking, and they didn't offer their reaction to it. But what I did offer was an absolute openness to working with them as they think through the changes that the CFL is making.
I'd like to ask the question about the relationship between the game of soccer and the game of football. The field now is going to be more adaptable to what the soccer field looks like. How helpful do you think that is for all the stadiums and all the CFL teams that actually have soccer teams as well as football teams?
Look, if the byproduct of this is the transition of a stadium from a football field to a soccer field, for many of our stadiums host both soccer and football, if that is easier now, that's a side benefit I'm going to admit we did not anticipate, but I'll be happy for the clubs if that's the case.
Because most of the teams have soccer teams.
They do.
So this
absolutely.
becomes an
we have
issue for them.
multi-use stadiums, absolutely.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.